Boys basketball time here at the Auburndale Holiday Tournament as we get set for the first of two here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Neillsville and Waiawega Fremont to start things off. Neillsville comes in with a record of 3-2 on the season. Waiawega Fremont is 4-3 so far this year. Last year, these two teams played in the first game of the tournament, and it was all Neillsville, 64-42 in that game. And Neillsville went on to lose to Auburndale in the championship game, 46-44. Of course, Waiawega Fremont with the big 7-footer in Ethan Marquette, 7-foot senior. So the Warriors will have to deal with him here tonight once again. The Warriors will be without one of their leading scorers, Cameron Kennedy, starting guard, out with an ankle injury. And we'll see how Drew Brown gets along here tonight. He was out the last couple of games with a ankle injury, but he's had several days off, almost a week off now, so hopefully things are good to go for him in this game here tonight. But we got Waiawega Fremont and Neillsville boys basketball. Earlier today, it was Neillsville beating Wauwatosa West in their game, 59-46 in the girls' game, first game. Neillsville trailed by 3 with 5:43 left in that game, then won an 18-0 run to lead by 15 with 2:39 left to go in the game, and they hung on for that 13-point win earlier today. And Auburndale was a winner over Mosinee, so Auburndale and Neillsville play for the championship game tomorrow at 3 o'clock here on Zaleski Sports. Mosinee will take on Wauwatosa West at 1 o'clock in the consolation game tomorrow.
Now at this time we ask if you are able to please stand. We ask to remove all caps, draw your attention to our nation's flag as we honor our country, and especially those who serve us in our military and our veterans with our national anthem.
Zaleski Sports, as we have Neillsville and Waiawega Fremont to lead off our coverage here tonight. Auburndale and Augusta to follow. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. For the Warhawks of Waiawega Fremont, they'll have Hunter Meisenhelder. He is a junior guard. Jaden Rice, 6'4", senior. Braden Arndt is a 6-foot junior. Ethan Marquette, the 7-footer, he's a senior. And Bryce Dittman, he's a 6'2", senior. Jaden Rice, he is the leading scorer for the Warhawks. He averages almost 17 points per game for Waiawega Fremont. For the Neillsville Warriors, they'll have Andrew Hazer as a starter, 6'4", senior, or 6'4", freshman, excuse me. Not yet a senior. Bryce Erickson, 6-foot junior. Andrew Brown is a 6'1", senior. Ashton Schultz, 6'1 junior. Alex Roman, a 5'10 senior. So that's your Warriors starters here for tonight. Mike Geyer heads up the Warriors. And the head coach, Kyle Loughran, for the Warhawks. As we are set to go, Schultz to jump it up against Marquette. Warriors will be in the white uniforms tonight as you watch. Wyowega Fremont in the red. And the Warhawks control the tip. They'll work it around the arc against, looks like a man-to-man put on by the Warriors. Schultz will have Marquette inside. They get it outside. That's Arndt. Driving down the lane, blocked the shot. Meisenhelder's shot was blocked by Schultz. Warriors now working around against, looks like a man-to-man put on by Wyowega Fremont as well. Here's Erickson working on the right wing, kicks it out. Alex Roman out on top. Meisenhelder on him. Now Brown. Brown works against Braden Arndt. Go in the corner right side for Roman as they work it around the outside. Warriors will be patient offensively. Brown pulls up, 16-footer on the run. A little off the mark that time, and the loose ball picked up by the Warhawks. They bring it into the front court. Meisenhelder outside to Arndt. Jaden Rice. Now Marquette posting up inside. They triple team him quickly. Rice working against Erickson. Kicks it in the corner. Arndt for three. That's short. Loose ball picked up by Brown. Roman will bring it back the other way, left to right, as we look down on the floor here at Auburndale. Holiday tournament time here in Auburndale. Hazer has the ball. Now Erickson, left wing. 16:29 to go. We're in the first half. No score in this first boys basketball game of the tournament. There's a steal by Braden Arndt. He'll go the other way, lay it up and in. Warriors bring it back the other way. It's the bench for Wyowega Fremont, in case you're hearing that out there, the clapping. The Warhawk bench. Here's Roman in the corner to Hazer. He's got Rice on him. Down inside, posting up is Schultz on Marquette. Shot off the mark, and I'm sure it was the height that altered that shot. Quickly, back comes Arndt. Goes in the corner to Meisenhelder. Back to Arndt, wing. Three, good. And Arndt has all 5 of the points for the Warhawks. Arndt coming in, averaging 13 a game. Brown working out high against Arndt. Hands it off to Roman. Now Erickson out near the big A that's in the middle of the floor here at Auburndale. Roman. Erickson. Out on top for Schultz. Now Brown, and we got an offensive foul called away from the ball, and it's on Bryce Erickson. And that'll be the first on the Warriors, first team foul. And the first on Bryce Erickson. 15:04 to go here in this first half, 5-0. Wyowega Fremont. A little pressure now in the backcourt put on by the Warriors. Into the front court comes Dittman. Meisenhelder, now Arndt. He'll go to Rice. Rice working the right wing, dumps it down inside. Nice pass to Meisenhelder, and they get a foul on the drive. And I believe the foul is going to go against Andrew Hazer. That'll be the first on Hazer, second on the Warriors as a team. Meisenhelder at the free throw line. First one is good. Second free throw coming. And that one is also good. 7-0, Wyowega Fremont. Warriors have had very few looks at the basket yet in this first half. 14:36 left. Brown Boyer. Braden Boyer's in the ball game. Ball goes one way, the player went the other, and it goes out of bounds. And Coach Mike Geyer wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor. 14:29 left to go here in this first half. Wyawega Fremont leads 7-0. Holiday tournament in Auburndale on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after this.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. It's been all Wyawega Fremont so far. In the first half, the first 3.5 minutes, they lead 7-0. Over Neelsville. Warriors a little sluggish offensively so far. Rice leaves it out high for Arndt. He retreats back near midcourt, now leaves it for Marquette. Dittman inside for Rice. Rice had it knocked away and stolen by Brown. Brown gets it ahead to Roman. Roman on the move down the lane, lays it up and in. And the Warriors finally get on the board. A little pressure in the backcourt now by Neelsville. And Brown comes up with a steal. Erickson, Boyer, top of the key. Brown working out there against Meisenhelder. And the shot by Ashton Schultz, no good. Loose ball, though, picked up by Brown. He lays it up and in. Andrew Brown, I guess the ankle's feeling fine here so far. Meisenhelder to Dittman, still in the backcourt, now dribbles across the timeline. And Meisenhelder with the ball, 7-4, Wyawega Fremont. Rice wants to work the baseline, tries to get around Erickson, leaves it for Ethan Marquette. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to Boyer, and Boyer gets hacked on the arm as he looked to pass it out of there, and I believe it went against Meisenhelder. First on Meisenhelder, first team foul for the Warhawks. New player out there for Wyawega Fremont. It's Caleb Leschke on the floor. He's guarding Erickson as he brings it into the front court. Boyer. Roman drives the lane, kicks it back out. Erickson drives the lane against the big guy, and the shot off the mark. And Marquette has the rebound. Leaves it ahead for Arndt. Arndt into the front court. We'll see Sam Hayes on the next whistle for the Warriors. Rice trying to spin against Erickson. Gets cut off. They leave it outside. Shot on the way is good for Leschke. Leschke with his first points tonight, the three-pointer. Puts the Warhawks up by 6 with 12:22 left to go here in this first half. Almost stolen. Brown gets a little up and under on Marquette. Contact on the shot, no call. And back comes Wyawega Fremont. Rice hands it off to Arndt. Rice is going to fire up a three. That one is good. Boy, they can't miss from the outside right now. 13-4. Warhawks with the lead. 11:48 left to go. We're in the first half of play. Holiday tournament in Auburndale on Zaleski Sports. Larry Hazer along with you. Next, and that pass through the hands of Ashton Schultz. And another turnover by the Warriors. Shot on the way. A three is good. Another one. This one by Leschke is second. Fourth three here in the half so far for Wyowega Fremont, and their lead is now 12. It's 16-4, and we got a carry on Erickson. Hayes is in. Schultz will sit down for the Warriors. Dittman back in. Marquette gets a rest for the Warhawks. Leschke will inbound it right below us. Coming up next, Auburndale and Augusta here on Zaleski Sports, boys basketball. That ball knocked away, out of bounds by Erickson. Tomorrow, more basketball here in Auburndale. 1 o'clock game for the girls. We'll have Wauwatosa West against Mosinee. And then Neillsville takes on Auburndale to follow in the championship for the girls. Shot partially blocked in the corner by Erickson, and the loose ball picked up by Hayes. Here's Brown the other way for Neillsville. Erickson, Boyer left side, working against Dittman. Out high, Brown, three on the way, in and out. Rebound inside Dittman. Arndt in the backcourt. Dribbles across the timeline. Free throw line, Dittman. Leschke in the right corner. They get it down to Rice on the left baseline, but he kicks it back out. Nicholas Hebner is in there. He has the ball in the corner, left side three, in and out. This time Hayes rips down the rebound. And with 10:08 to go here in the first half, it's still 16-4. Wyowega Fremont. Brown works it down the lane. Brown all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Rice ahead to Arndt. Arndt runs into Erickson. That'll be number 2 on Bryce. And Andrew Hazer is going to check back in here for Erickson, who has 2 fouls. Third on the Warriors as a team. Marquette back in. For Wyowega Fremont. Lesh takes the inbound. Meisenhelder, Dittman, quickly out to Lesh once again. Goes inside, ball knocked away and stolen by Hayes. Here's Boyer back the other way for Neillsville. Hazer out to Brown. Brown hands it off to Boyer. Boyer to Hazer, top of the key against Lesh. Now Brown. Brown drives the lane, left-handed, off the glass, no. Ball inside, last touched. Nope. Saved by Wyowega Fremont. Lesh. Into the front court. Hibner. Dittman. Ball knocked away, and it was knocked away by Hazer. And then Meisenhelder tried to get it back, and he lost it out of bounds. 8:55 left to go here in this first half. 10-point lead for Wyowega Fremont. Brown into the front court. Looks for a pick from Hayes. Wants to drive the lane. Does. Ball knocked out of his hands, and they're going to say it was a piece of the hand from Dittman. First on Bryce Dittman. Brown will be at the line to shoot 2. First one coming for Brown, and it's off the rim, no good. Brown on the season, a 62% free throw shooter. He's averaging 14.5 a game for the Warriors. Second free throw is good, rattles it in. 5 tonight so far for Brown. Meisenhelder. Meisenhelder to Dittman. Dittman gets it across the timeline in the corner to Lesh. Lesh for 3. It's good. Wow. Brown was right there in his face. And Lesh still hit it. His third here in the first half. 19-7. Wyawega Fremont with the lead. Here's Boyer. Boyer working out high, goes to Brown. Brown with Meisenhelder on him. Inside to Hayes. Hayes backs in, shoots, no, and the ball tapped out of bounds. Boyer tried to get it, but couldn't find the handle on it, and Wyawega Fremont will have it. Boyer will sit down. Erickson back in. Rice back in for Wyawega Fremont. Arndt is also back in there for the Warhawks. Meisenhelder to Dittman. Dittman works out high. Meisenhelder on the right wing. Down inside they go to Marquette. He kicks it out. Arndt fakes the shot, pulls up, 15, left side, good. Arndt with 7. 21-7. Wyawega Fremont, timeout called by Neelsville. It's a 30-second timeout as the Warriors now trail by a score of 21-7. Stone Innovations. It's the winter blitz sale at Stone Innovations. With the purchase of a new countertop, get a free installed stainless steel sink or 10% off tile backsplash and labor. And check out their discounts on flooring. This winter blitz offer is only at Stone Innovations. Wyawega Fremont leads 21-7. Hot shooting so far from the outside for the Warhawks. They have made 5 threes here in the first half. Erickson will inbound it. Bryce inbounds to Roman. Roman. Andrew Brown. Brown working against Arndt. Brown dribbles inside, kicks it out to Erickson. 3 on the way from the left side is good for Bryce Erickson. His first points tonight. Warriors put on a little pressure again. Wyawega Fremont able to break it. Meisenhelder. In the corner is Rice. Rice with a leaner on the baseline is good. Jaden Rice. 5 points for Rice. Erickson into the front court. Erickson down the lane, kicks it to Roman. Roman in the paint, down to Erickson. Erickson, a lot of traffic in there, puts the shot up, no good. Hayes fighting for the rebound. Erickson gets it weak side, puts it up, counted in a foul. Erickson will try the three-point play. Hazer out. Max Kretlow in for the Warriors. Erickson with the free throw. Bryce in and out on that one. I was going to say he's 83% from the line, but he misses that one. 23-12. Wyawega Fremont. Ethan Marquette. Meisenhelder. Now Lesh on the left wing. Dumps it back out to Arndt. Meisenhelder back to Arndt. Trying to work it inside. They're trying to swing it and then get it into Rice. Ball kicked out of bounds that time by the Warrior defense. Braden Arndt will inbound it. On the baseline. Lobs it out for Lesh. Lesh with a wall in front of him, shoots the 3 and hits it. He had 3 guys setting the screen for him. And Lesh has his 4th 3 here in this first half. 26-12. Brown. Kretlow off the bench for 3, and he hits it left corner. Max Kretlow. Meisenhelder, and that one's stolen by Kretlow. I think it was intended for Marquette. He let it go through his hands, and then it was Kretlow who picked it off. Warriors on the offense. Roman. 26-15. Wyawega Fremont. Here's Brown, left of the lane. Brown pulls up, 10-footer, good. One-hander for Brown. Brown with 7 in the game. Timeout's going to be called by Wyawega Fremont. Coach wants a 30-second timeout. We'll tell you that your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery is Purple Mountain Solutions. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. More boys basketball following this one on Zaleski Sports. Auburndale and Augusta. Here at the Auburndale Holiday Tournament, the girls played earlier. Neillsville beating Wauwatosa West 59-46, and Auburndale beat Mosinee 52-46. So Wauwatosa West against Mosinee at 1 tomorrow, followed by Neillsville and Auburndale in the championship. Rice in the backcourt to Lesh. Lesh lobs ahead to Meisenhelder. Now Rice, guarded by Erickson. Rice dribbles to the right wing. Now Arndt. Lesh looking inside, lobs for Rice along the baseline. He's double-teamed, kicks it back out to Lesh. Arndt, Rice wide open. Got free along the left baseline, and Rice had an easy layup. 7 points for Rice. The lead is 11. Brown fakes the pass to the corner. Can't hit the layup, though, as he goes down. Here's Lesh lobbing it for Marquette at the top of the key. Now Lesh to Arndt. Arndt. Meisenhelder. Marquette, free throw line. No. Rebound inside comes to Kretlow. 4:23 to go, first half. 28-17, Wyawega Fremont. Brown. Kretlow, top of the key. Max has it stolen. Meisenhelder on the other end, lays it up left-handed. Tough layup. And he gets fouled by Boyer, and Meisenhelder will try a three-point play. Roman and Hazer back in the ballgame for Neillsville. Coach Geyer, I think, is trying to figure out how he gets fouls on this end, but not on the other end. Brown had a couple of times where he hit the floor. Meisenhelder at the free throw line. And his free throw is good. Boy, they hitting everything here tonight so far. 31-17, 14-point lead once again for Wyawega Fremont. 4 minutes left to go, first half. Here's Brown working inside. Little hop step Brown to the basket, lays it up and in. Brown with 9. 31-19, Wyawega Fremont. Arndt. In the corner, Lesh, another three. It's good. Fifth three-pointer for Lesh here in the half. 34-19. Brown works inside, nothing there. Goes out to Erickson. Bryce goes to Roman. Roman looks for Erickson. Erickson out to Brown. Brown pulls up on the run, off the glass, good. Andrew Brown with 11 now. 34-21, Wyawega Fremont. 3 minutes left to go, first half. Meisenhelder out to Arndt, now Lesh. They like to swing the ball quickly and open it up one way or the other. Meisenhelder, three, another one for the Warhawks. They're draining them from outside tonight. Brown's going to come back down and try and answer it, but it clangs off the back of the rim, no good. Lesh with the rebound. Here's Arndt. 16-point lead for Wyawega Fremont. That ball out there, and Erickson's going to get an easy steal and a layup on the other end. That pass just kind of hung out there, and Erickson had an easy steal. Arndt in the middle for Hebner, and now another steal, almost another steal by the Warriors. Lesh bobbled it as he went inside and was able to get rid of it. Out to Arndt. Now Meisenhelder. Ethan Marquette, top of the key. Meisenhelder drives down the lane, floats one in. Wow. Everything's going in here in the first half. Erickson working against Lesh. He's going to fire up a three. That one's too strong. Brown with the rebound. Brown with a leaner inside, and he got it to go. 1:26 to go, first half. 39-25. That ball knocked away. Ball loose, picked up by Meisenhelder. And Arndt, and the ball knocked away by Brown on the other end. Warhawks will keep it on their end. Going to see a player coming off the bench here. It's Sawyer Kahns. And Boyer's going to check in here for the Warriors. Boyer in for Bryce Erickson. And it's number 40 that's checking in. Christopher Gunst for Wyowega Fremont. And he's in for Arndt. Inbound to Lesh in the backcourt, a minute 12 to go in the half. 14-point lead for the Warhawks. Meisenhelder in the corner to Rice. Rice kicks it out to Lesh. Lesh dumps for Meisenhelder. Goes in the corner for Gunst. Now they bring it back out. 50 seconds to go. Gunst to Lesh. Meisenhelder along the baseline. That's Hebner, and the ball knocked away. Wyowega Fremont will inbound. The inbound comes to Rice. Jaden Rice out on top for Gunst. He gets it back from Lesh as they continue to work it around. Time off the clock. They have a 14-point lead. And it's 20 seconds left to go in the half. Almost stolen that time by Boyer. And now that is stolen by Brown. Brown's going to work down against Gunst. Goes up and knocked out of bounds. And Brown's getting beat up down there and nothing's getting called. Hazer will inbound it. And the inbound pass not handled by Brown. Lesh will inbound it. Inbounds to Arndt and almost knocked away by Boyer into the basket. Never see that happen as Brown knocks it into the corner and it goes out of bounds. And it'll be a Wyowega Fremont ball with 3.2 seconds left. The inbound to Rice. Rice off the glass, no. Tries to tip it back in, no, and that'll do it. Halftime here in Auburndale. Wyowega Fremont with a 39-25 lead. And looking quickly at the halftime numbers here, Brown with 13 to lead the Warriors, and Lesh with 5 threes. He has 15 to lead Wyowega Fremont. The Warhawks lead by 14 here at the half. Second half action coming up shortly here in the holiday tournament from Auburndale High School on Zaleski Sports.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this fall.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Neilsville back out on the floor as we are about a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half. Still awaiting Wyowega Fremont to come out on the floor, and now they do come out of the locker room. 39-25, the Warhawks lead the Warriors. 15 points in that first half for Lesh coming off the bench. All 3-pointers, 5 3-pointers in that first half for Lesh. 8 as a team for the Warhawks. 39-25, they lead. Dahlman Insurance, the Dahlman Insurance Agency, LLC, family-owned and operated, covering homes, businesses, and farms in Midwest Wisconsin since 1978. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency, so they can find the best rate for the coverage for your unique situation. They have offices in Greenwood and Thorpe and service customers throughout Midwest Wisconsin. Find them at DahlmanInsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Auburndale and Augusta to follow here on Zaleski Sports. Tomorrow, more boys and girls basketball here at the Auburndale Holiday Tournament, starting at 1 o'clock. Wauwatosa West taking on Mosinee in girls basketball, and then Neilsville and Auburndale to follow in the championship for the girls. Looks like both teams are going to come out with their starting 5. Warriors will come out with Hazer, Erickson, Brown, Schultz, and Roman. And the Warhawks will have Meisenhelder, Rice, Arndt, Marquette, and Dittman. (39-25). Warriors will have the ball to start. They trail by 14. Erickson will inbound it. Andrew Brown led the way for the Warriors with 13 in that first half. Bryce Erickson had 7. Roman out on top for Brown. Brown for Hazer, top of the key. And then Erickson had the ball go right through his hands and out of bounds. Warriors putting on a little pressure in the backcourt as they did in the first half. Arndt lobs ahead, almost stolen by Hazer. They got it in the middle of Marquette. In the corner, three on the way is good for Dittman, and they just continue where they left off in the first half. Dittman with his first points tonight. 9th three in the game for the Warhawks. Here's Roman, wants to go to the basket. They're going to get an offensive foul on Alex Roman, pushing off with the arm. First on the Warriors here in the second half. First on Roman. Inbound comes to Arndt. Dittman. Meisenhelder. Now Dittman works it into the front court for Wyowega Fremont. Spin move all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Brown into the front court. 44-25, just like that. Shot inside, missed by Brown. Back the other way come the Warhawks. Arndt at the free throw line, cut off by Erickson. Meisenhelder. Now Dittman on the left wing. Marquette from 16 can't hit the shot. Ball tapped around. And Erickson has it for the Warriors, who now trail by 19. Just underway here in this second half. Brown got the ball, almost stolen, but he was able to come up with it and make his 15th shot on that layup, or 15th point on that layup. Here's Rice on the other end for Wyowega Fremont. Lob it down inside for Marquette. He's double teamed. Out to Meisenhelder. His three is good. Wow. The 10th three-pointer for the Warhawks tonight. They lead by 20 now. Out on top for Brown. Erickson in the paint. Erickson backing in. Goes to Schultz. Schultz working in against Marquette. Leaves it back for Brown. Brown drives the right side off the glass and in. 17 for Brown. And on the other end, they're going to get an offensive foul on Dittman.
Warhawks foul, 24, Bryce Dittman. That is his third personal first team foul.
Lesh is in for the Warhawks. Out goes Dittman. That was his third foul. Each team now with a team foul in this second half. 47-29, Wyowega Fremont. 15-20 left to go in this second half as Brown almost had it stolen by Arndt. Now Brown out to Erickson. Kicks it in the corner to Boyer. Brown in the right corner. And an offensive foul is called away from the ball. And it's going to be on Roman. Second on Roman. And Lesh will inbound it. Second on the Warriors here in the second half as Brown comes up with a steal on the other end. Erickson ahead to Brown. Boyer in the right corner. Erickson. Roman hands it off to Brown. Brown has it knocked away by Meisenhelder and stolen. Arndt to Lesh. Out on top for Meisenhelder. Inside, and Schultz stepped in front of Marquette that time and stole it. Brown on the other end. Boyer. Hands back to Roman. 47-29, Wyowega Fremont. Roman in the paint. Schultz back to Roman. Roman off the glass and in. Nice play there by the Warriors. Roman with his fourth point. Inbound to Arndt. Arndt. Marquette across the lanes, picked off by Schultz again. Here's Brown. To Erickson. Erickson quickly to the basket, lays it off the glass and in. 9 for Erickson. And just like that, it's 47-33. Ethan Marquette Back to Lesh. Lesh works ahead to Meisenhelder. Meisenhelder wants to go to Ethan Marquette. And we're going to get a timeout. It will be a full timeout. 47-33, Wyowega Fremont. 13:35 to go, second half. Back with more from the holiday tournament in Auburndale on Zaleski Sports after this.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
$13:35 left to go, second half. Wyowega Fremont leading Neillsville 47-33. First of two on the boys' side in the holiday tournament here in Auburndale. Augusta and Auburndale to follow. Meisenhelder to inbound it. Gets it into Hebner, who is in there, or Hebner. Meisenhelder. Out to Lesh. Lesh working against Boyer. Hebner. Meisenhelder pulls up, free throw line, off the mark. Hayes with the loose ball. Back come the Warriors. Brown works out on top. Brown tries to go down the lane. Meisenhelder took it away from him. Meisenhelder on the other end. His layup is off the mark. Hayes with the rebound. And they're going to get Hayes with a foul. Marquette back in. Rice back in as well for Wyowega Fremont. Lob it in for Marquette. Arndt, now Rice. Jaden Rice coming in, averaging 16 a game as Erickson gets the rebound on that miss. Rice so far has 7 in the game, all in the first half. Boyer pulls up from 14, in and out, back in for Braden Boyer. His first two tonight. Braylon Boyer. Arndt, Lesh. That's Hibner. Down inside for Marquette. Ethan Marquette backs in, shoots. No, rebound inside Roman. 47-35. Here's Brown on the other end and can't catch up to the pass from Roman. So Wyowega Fremont gets it back. 12:01 to go. Pass comes ahead to Rice. Rice had it knocked away by Brown, but they're going to say Brown got a piece of his arm as well. Put Rice at the free throw line. Lead is 12 for the Warhawks. Rice makes the first one. Rice, a 67% free throw shooter. Second one is good. 49-35, Wyowega Fremont. 11:50 left to go, second half. Roman out to Brown. Ball knocked away and stolen. Here's Arndt on the other end, and Arndt fouled by Boyer. And this will put Braden Arndt at the free throw line. Arndt at the free throw line makes the first. He is a 70% free throw shooter. Roman sits down. Kretlow is in for the Warriors. Second one good for Arndt. The Warhawks 7 for 7 from the line tonight. Erickson to Boyer. Kretlow, top of the key. Kretlow to Brown. Brown works the left of the lane, tries to go up over the big guy, comes up short, but Hayes is there to get the loose ball. Warriors on the other end now. Here's Brown. Dumps it in the corner to Erickson. 11-12 left to go. Second half, 51-35, and that ball knocked away by Ethan Marquette. Waiwega Fremont up by 16. Erickson will inbound it. Into Brown. Brown with a step back 16-footer. It's good. On the other end, Meidenhelder gets it ahead to Ethan Marquette, and Marquette gets his first two. 10:43 left. Erickson, nice pass to Hayes. Swatted out of there by Ethan Marquette, though. On the other end, Arndt quickly to the basket, lays it up and in. Timeout on the floor. Erupted back to an 18-point lead. 55-37 in favor of Waiwega Fremont. Heartland Farms. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. All Waiwega Fremont in this one from the beginning. And they have stayed hot here in the second half as they lead it by a score of 55-37. On a little bit of a run here right now. After the Warriors got it down to 12, the lead has ballooned back to 18. 10:28 left to go. We're in the second half. Waiwega Fremont breaks the huddle. Meisenhelder, Lesh, Rice, Arndt, and Marquette come out on the floor for the Warriors. Schultz, Hazer, Boyer, Brown, and Erickson. Inbound to Brown. He'll work up against Arndt. Nope, leaves it for Erickson. Erickson dribbles across the timeline against Lesh. Now Boyer. Boyer gets it to Hazer. Now Brown. Brown looks for the pick from Schultz. Leaves it back for Schultz. Schultz on the move to Brown. Brown baseline. Fakes the corner pass, and then inside, we're going to get a foul on Marquette as Marquette went for the block. And got a piece of Brown's arm, says the official. So Brown to the free throw line. Brown with 19 and misses the first free throw. Second free throw for Brown is good. And he has 20 in the game. The lead is 17 for Wyawega Fremont. Pass comes ahead to Meisenhelder. Meisenhelder's shot too far. Rebound Hazer. Brown the other way for the Warriors. Brown spins to the basket, lays it up, and good. Andrew Brown. Pass comes ahead to Rice. Rice lays it up and in. Brown. Hazer top of the key. Now Boyer. Boyer wants to leave it back to Brown. Brown's three in the corner is too strong. Rice with the rebound. Rice back the other way. Lesh, another three for Lesh. This one no good. Boyer with the rebound. Brown will bring it back the other way. Erickson. Erickson's going to fire up a three that's going to come up short. Boyer's going to try and save it and does to Schultz. Schultz to the basket. Can't hit the shot, but he's fouled. What a save by Boyer. Ethan Marquette picked up the foul, his second. And Schultz to the free throw line. Schultz to shoot two here. First one is good for Schultz. Second one for Schultz is no good. Rice gets it across the timeline between a double team. 8:46 left. 57-41, Wyawega Fremont. Here's Lesh. Arndt down to Rice along the baseline. He's double teamed down there. In the corner, Arndt's three is no good. Rice with the rebound. And it's an over and back. Brown will inbound it. Erickson. Now Roman. Deep right corner or right wing. Hands it off to Brown. Boyer. Now Erickson. Erickson down inside for Schultz. Schultz posting up, overlays it. And the loose ball knocked around and then picked up by Brown. Brown working inside and misses the shot. Loose ball again. Roman has it. His shot partially blocked. Schultz, and he is fouled this time going up. Ashton Schultz to the free throw line. Hebner got the foul, his first. Fourth on the Warhawks. Schultz, free throw, first one off the front of the rim. Meisenhelder and Marquette back in for Wyawega Fremont. Second one for Schultz is good. 57-42, 7:47 left. Wyawega Fremont with the 15-point lead. Here's Lesh. Across to Meisenhelder. Out on top, stolen by Roman. Roman on the other end will lay it up and in. 57-44, Wyawega Fremont. Here's Dittman, Lesh, and we're going to get a timeout called by Wyawega Fremont. He's going to call a 30-second timeout as the Warriors had him pinned. Danger of a 10-second call there, so the timeout was called. 57-44, 7:22 left to go here in the second half. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties, Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. That's 715-213-4468 for Whitetail Properties. Warhawks will have it on the far side near the Warrior bench as they inbound. Dittman to Arndt, back to Arndt. In the corner, Hebner. Hebner dribbles out, now kicks it back out. Meisenhelder. Dittman out on top, Meisenhelder. Marquette, top of the key. Hebner. Meisenhelder, now Arndt, 6:54 left in this second half. Down along the baseline is Dittman, ball knocked away, almost stolen by the Warriors. They get it in the corner for Arndt. Arndt goes across the lane to Dittman. Now Hebner, as Wyawega Fremont content with running some time off the clock until something really opens up. And there's a steal by Boyer. Boyer with the steal. Erickson, top of the key for three. That one is off the mark, and it hit the cable that holds the basket up, and that's out of play. .618 left. Still a 13-point lead for Wyawega Fremont. Meisenhelder gets it ahead to Marquette. Now Rice on the right side. Jaden Rice off the glass. No. Gets his own rebound. Yes. Hayes is going to check back in here for the Warriors. Erickson in the corner for Boyer. Boyer back to Erickson. Now Brown. Left wing for Roman. Erickson. Brown. Three-pointer on the way for Drew Brown. No good. And the ball tapped out of bounds. Last touched by Neelsville. Hazer back in. Inbound to Arndt. Hebner. Now Arndt. In the middle, Marquette. They go to Rice. Back to Marquette. His shot on the way is good. 61-44. Erickson in the corner, Hazer. Hazer drives to the paint. Nope, kicks it out to Roman. Roman spins in traffic. Shot is good. 8 points for Roman. In the middle is Rice. 61-46. Favor of Wyawega Fremont. Meisenhelder. Ethan Marquette immediately double teamed. 4:43 left to go. And Meisenhelder is tripped by Erickson. That'll be his third. 6-team foul for the Warriors. So the next foul, and the Warhawks are in the bonus. Arndt looking to get it in. Gets it into Rice. Meisenhelder. Hebner. Now Ethan Marquette. Meisenhelder goes down to Rice. Rice along the baseline, kicks it into Hebner in the left corner. Brown knocked it away from him. The Warhawks will inbound in front of their own bench. 4:21 left. 61-46. Warhawks. Marquette knocked away from behind by Brown. Brown's going to bring it back the other way. In and out on a layup. And Meisenhelder's got the rebound. Jaden Rice along the baseline. Shot no. Loose ball picked up by Hazer. Goes to Brown. Brown on the other end. Kicks it out to Hazer. Hazer's three on the way is off the rim, no good. Hayes fighting for the rebound, and a push is going to be called on the Warhawks. Foul's on Hebner, his second. 15 foul on Wyawega Fremont. The inbound went somewhere. Not to a Warrior player. It went to a Warhawk player. And Wyawega Fremont with the ball, leading by 15. Warriors kind of a matchup zone here. Arndt, Lesh, Arndt, Rice now in the corner. Roman goes after it and got the steal. Roman on the other end, overlaid it. And it comes back the other way. Hebner, Meisenhelder, out to Rice near the free throw line. Rice now looks to leave it for somebody. Now Hebner. And Wyawega Fremont not in any hurry to do anything as Rice goes along the baseline. 2:50 left. 61-46. Arndt in the paint. Meisenhelder. Hebner. Out on top is Lesh. They're not looking to score right now. They've got a 15-point lead. Meisenhelder, free throw line, Hebner, good. Ran a lot of time off the clock there. And now lead by 17. Erickson inside, ball knocked away, but a foul is going to be called on Rice, reaching around Hayes. So the next foul, and the Warriors will be in the bonus. That was a 6-team foul. Pass comes out high. To Hazer. Now Brown in the paint gets the easy layup. Brown with 24 now in the ball game. Lesh, minute 39. Meisenhelder, and inside, Arndt got away. Brown for three. That one off the mark, no good. Arndt, minute 10 left. And a foul on Brown. So this will put Hebner at the free throw line. So Hebner at the free throw line. As we have some substitutions coming in here. Hebner at the line. And he hits the front end of the bonus. Get a chance at another one here. And that one is also good. So the Warhawks emptying the bench. Caden Bayman is in there. Connor Delwicki. Gunst is back in there. Roman. 3 is good for Alex Roman. 67-51. 44 seconds left. There's a runner, and it's good for Connor Delwicki. On the other end, a steal by the Warhawks. 27 seconds left. And we got a timeout. I believe it's just to get a player in the ball game for Waiwega Fremont, so Neelsville will do the same. Bring some players off the bench. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Warriors with a number of new players out there as well. Kretlow is back on the floor. Schultz. Jace Peckel is in there. Also on the floor, Micah Zoschke. Colin Knopf is also in the ball game, and that'll do it, though. Hot shooting here tonight for Waiwega Fremont. 69-51 is our final, so the Warriors will play in the consolation game tomorrow against either Augusta or Auburndale. That game coming up next year on Zaleski Sports. Take a look at the scoring quick in this one. 24 points for Drew Brown tonight. 11 for Alex Roman. Erickson with 9 in the ball game. 15 for Lesh for the Warhawks. All 15 of those came in the first half. Jaden Rice finishes with 13 tonight for the Warhawks, but they win it 69-51. The Warriors even their record at 3-3 on the season. Warhawks go to 5-3 on the season. More basketball coming up on Zaleski Sports. Auburndale and Augusta coming up in a few minutes. Our final once again here. Waiwega Fremont 69 and Neelsville 51.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So.
Hello. Welcome, Game 4 of the Auburndale Christmas Tournament. I am Dan Ross. With me is Sydney Seavey and Bailey Miller doing camera and producing for us. It is Game 4. It's the second semifinal, boys semifinal. We have the Auburndale Eagles taking on the Augusta Beavers. Auburndale comes into the game 7-1, 5-1 in the very tough Merriwood South. One of the better teams in the state in Division 4 this year. Augusta kind of on the other end of the spectrum. Augusta comes in 1-7, 1-2 in their conference. They're a little bit southwest of us here in central Wisconsin. They play in the Dairyland Large Conference, also a very good conference. Auburndale comes in red hot, winners of 6 straight. Last time out, they won at Assumption 64-36. Here on Zaleski Sports, they defeated the Newman Catholic Cardinals by 8, 57-49, and they won at Stratford 63.5 points a game. So the Eagles definitely know how to put up some points. The Beavers, on the other hand, have lost 4 straight. Lost against Colfax, Melrose Mendora, Cochrane Fountain City, a couple of conference games. Hopefully we have a good game. I think that we're going to try to see Auburndale go up and down the floor as much as they possibly can. Augusta probably try to slow the game down, try to stick around. In the previous game, the other boys semifinal, we had Wyowega Fremont cruising surprisingly easily, I would say, against a well-coached Neillsville team. Neillsville didn't shoot the ball well. Wyowega Fremont definitely did. So the winner of this game is going to play a Wyowega Fremont tomorrow night at about the same time. We'll call it 7:30 for the boys' championship. In the girls' championship, it is going to be Neillsville against Auburndale, both winners earlier on. Starting lineups here for the Augusta Beavers. Number 3, Nolan Taylor. Number 10, Cashton Leslin, averaging 4.5 points, 4.5 rebounds a game. 23, Drew Jacobs, 14 points a game, 8 rebounds. 25, Brennan King, just about 10 points and 8.5 rebounds a game. And Logan Barnett, averaging 9 points a game. For the Auburndale Eagles, for those that have followed Auburndale here on Zaleski Sports a lot of the season, it's the usual 5. Lucas Yeski, number 5. Big body underneath, 11 and 4 on the stat sheet, 11 points, 4 rebounds. Alex Wolfert, 15 points, 3.5 boards, 3 assists. Number 23, Evan Scholl, 7 points, 3 rebounds. 24, Mason White Eagle, 11.5 a game, 3.5 rebounds. And the tallest guy on the floor is a perimeter player this year for the Eagles. It's Caden Weinferter, number 35. Augusta controls the tip. And we are underway. Game 4 of the Auburndale Christmas Tournament. Auburndale plays a lot of man-to-man defense. We're going to see a lot of that tonight. Good job by Yeski getting in the passing lane. We talked a little bit earlier in Game 2, if you were with us then. Auburndale playing a good game against Mosinee. It's good to have teams that you don't see a lot, different contrasting styles. Once we get deep into conference play, everybody knows everybody. It's more of a grind. Here's Weinferter outside, 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Brennan King. No score. Augusta's second possession of the night. Lob pass is intercepted by White Eagle. Expect Auburndale to try to run, try to get in transition. Where they can, you see Augusta playing in a 2-3. Auburndale trying to overload the zone a little bit. Weinferter's going to try another one. This one from the corner, too long. If you're playing on your home floor, It's real easy to settle for threes and shots that you take in practice all the time instead of trying to break the zone down. This is Jacobs to the basket, no good. Rebound comes down to Wolfert. Trying to run, Wolfert in the paint. Shot won't go. Jacobs with a rebound. The Beavers come down the other way. No score, 16:06 left to play here in the first half. We are starting bright and early tomorrow morning. Wauwatosa West girls. Wauwatosa West girls are going to play the Mosinee girls. 3-second call, turnover. The girls' championship, Auburndale is going to play Neelsville. That should be a really good game. Maybe the best game of the tournament, I would say, as far as really close game. Boys semifinal, or boys third place game, is going to be Neelsville against the loser of this one. Three-pointer by Scholl, no good. Auburndale cold from the floor to start. Barnett all the way to the basket. They're going to call a charge. Looked like the defender was underneath the basket a little ways. Logan Barnett picks up the first foul of the game. Now we're officially underway. 2.5 gone by, no score. Yeski fakes the three. The Merriwood South, really tough conference. A lot of teams have played zone in the past, especially Marathon playing 1-3-1. Newman actually played 1-3-1 against Auburndale not too long ago. Here's an and one opportunity. White Eagle is the first to score tonight. Barnett's got 2 fouls. Augusta, not a real deep team, but they got to go to the bench here. Into the game for the first time, Levi White. As I was saying, not a lot of teams play zoned in the Merriwood South right now, especially 2-3. So interesting to see how Auburndale handles that as the game goes on. Free throw is back iron, no good. Yeski comes away with it. Weinfurter in the corner. Auburndale's going to reset the offense. See Weinfurter flashing high post. Three-pointer from the outside. This Scholl, no good. Put back by Yeski's good. Yeski does a great job and has all season on picking up points off offensive rebounds. He's probably the biggest body that Auburndale has that really you would consider a post player or a post defender. He's done a good job with it this year. For nothing, the Eagles over the Beavers. Runner is no good. King can't get it to fall. It's going to go back to Auburndale. No coaches poll this week due to the holidays. But the Auburndale boys use Yeski a deep three, back iron, no good. So Auburndale just on the outside of being ranked, I believe, last week. There's no others receiving votes, but after a win against Newman, you think that they're right there. They're tied for first in the Merriwood South. It's a 3-way tie. Turnover by Nolan Taylor. 3-way tie between Auburndale, Marathon, and Newman Catholic, all with 1 loss in the conference. All have won on their home floors against each other. Played everyone twice, so the conference title will definitely come down in the second half, as it should. So we're going to have a foul maybe on Drew Jacobs. Yep. His first. Blake Rabb, Trayton Weber, and Caden Anderson come into the game for the Eagles. Line change. 13-27, 4-0 Auburndale. Inside post is Wolfert for 2. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. See if I can find the reads. Fleet Farm, get crazy low pricing on toys at Fleet Farm. Going on right now, save up to 50% on all toys, including top toy brands like Barbie, Melissa and Doug, Lego, and Nerf. Don't forget, you'll always get the lowest prices with the Fleet Farm price match guarantee. See store or fleetfarm.com for details. I went on a Lego rant in game 2. No need to this time. But Fleet Farm, head to Fleet Farm and get up to 75% off of their store-wide clearance event. Find crazy deals on toys, games, holiday decor, and lights, and apparel for the family. Fleet Farm, get everything you need in one stop. Auburndale showing some pressure. They get the turnover. Yeski into the front court. There's a lot to like about this Auburndale Eagle team this year. They ended last year playing really, really good basketball. Made a run, beat teams that people think they probably shouldn't have late in the season. Had the early loss at Marathon. Rab for 3 outside, no good. Wilford there for the putback. 8-0. I think a lot of people were surprised. A lot of it because Marathon was not expected to be very good this year. Keston less than in trouble with the ball. Turns it over. This is Anderson. Anderson, jumper good. It's 10-0. I think a lot of people were surprised that Marathon was able to win on their home floor against Auburndale. Auburndale didn't shoot the ball very well. Grant Warren is having a fantastic year, a monster season, averaging about 25 a game. Jumper is good. That's Keston Leslin from the corner. Puts the Beavers on the board. But yeah, the Merrittwood South, perennially a fantastic basketball conference. Lesky for 3. Looked like it might have banked in. Short. Back the other way, Leslin decides wisely to pull back. Auburndale 5-1, Marathon 5-1, Newman Catholic 5-1. Turnaround jumper for King, no good. Yeski gets the rebound. 15-game conference schedule in the Merrittwood. Wilford for 3. Oh, halfway down, spins out. Yeski can't clean it up. I think Lucas would like to have that one back. Augusta really struggling with the size that Auburndale brings. And it's not even a lot of tall guys, just a lot of bodies, a lot of muscle. A foul on the ground. That falls on Lucas Yeski, his first. Weinfurter back in the game, along with White Eagle. A lot of the rebounding issues, obviously, is because Augusta's playing this 2-3, and it's so hard to rebound well out of the 2-3. It's hard to match up bodies. You got guys all over the place, and it just takes that inside guy to pin the underneath middle man, and it's so hard to recover. Weinfurter with a block shot. Weinfurter back down this way. Auburndale in the white jerseys. Weinfurter right on, no good. Rebound by Weber. Jump ball is going to stay with Auburndale. Weinfurter shot right on line, just did not quite fall. Great screen. That's a really good play from out of bounds. Kaden Anderson able to finish it. But being able to use the screen and then pin the underneath defenders for the easy pass. Really, really well done. Coach Weinfurter is doing a great job with the team this year. Here's another turnover. Stolen by Weinfurter. Coming down, White Eagle can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Brennan King. 12-2, 10-point Eagle lead. Mascot Wars, Beavers against Eagles. Depending on where it's at, my money's on Eagles. King can't get it to fall. Auburndale back down the other way. Weinfurter thought about shooting it from the volleyball line. Knocked away. Rab controls. Weinfurter thought about it again. Weber in the high post. This one's Anderson for three. Barely draws iron. Rebound, Levi White. 9:10 to play. The ball pressure has really kind of punched Augusta in the face a little bit. See if the Beavers can settle down a little bit, run their offense. It's only a 10-point game, but 2 points so far in the first 9 minutes is not promising. And Auburndale only has 12. Low-scoring game so far. Rab can't pull it away. A lot of reaching. Kind of a scrappy game. That falls on Caden Anderson, his first. See Yeski back in, Wilford back in, Scholl back in. As a coach, nothing good comes out of games like this. I mean, obviously you get experience, but when it gets scrappy, the guys stop playing hard the way that they're supposed to play. They get a lot of what we say handsy, right, where you try to get steals and you reach in. You're not playing defense with your legs. See how disciplined Auburndale stays if this keeps up. Short corner touch. Much better ball movement this time down. Weinfurter's open for three. Hits that one. One of the better shooters in the conference. Has height where if someone plays zone, he could definitely shoot over it. 15-2 now. Nice spin move and finish with the left hand by Drew Jacobs. Good looking play. 7:45 left. Yeski shoots his three, almost banks it in. Coach Weinfurter doesn't need that shot. It's tip. It's going to stay with the Beavers. Especially against this 2-3 zone. Auburndale can get a three-point shot whenever they want to by whoever they want to shoot it with. Kind of a set jumper by King. Can't get it to go. Less than saves it. Another possession for Augusta. Stolen away, White Eagle. Gets it up to Yeski. Yeski loses control of it. See, it's a helter-skelter game. You can see Coach Weinfurter with his hands in his hair. It's so easy to fall into that trap. Another steal. This is White Eagle. In transition, Yeski's going to finish. You saw the defender, I think it was Brennan King, fall, but that's a good no call by the official. If anything, it would have been a block. I think the official protected him a little bit. 17-4, 6.5 to play in the first half. Fast-moving half. Another steal. Bunch of turnovers for the Beavers here early on. Wolford gets it to Yeski. Yeski drives to the basket. It's no good. Rebound comes on to Jacobs. So here's the 2-2-1 pressure defense, and he traveled. Yep. He was fine. He picked up his pivot foot, which is okay as long as it doesn't come back down. And once that foot touched the ground, automatic whistle. Good call by the officials. We got a good group tonight. All four games that we've had, and it's been a long day here at Auburndale. Been a long day, but a lot of good basketball. Officiating has been really good. So kudos to the AD, and especially kudos to the officials on making it a a pleasant day. Weber misses. It is off-white going back to Augusta. It is almost impossible to go through an entire game without the fans yelling at the officials and players complaining. This is an and one opportunity. Another good finish by Drew Jacobs. Caden Anderson, his second foul. Jacobs averaging 14 points a game, 8 rebounds. Good player. He's got 5 here early on. 17-7, Auburndale. 5:45 left here to play in the first half. Auburndale averages a little over 60 a game. Let's call it 63. Augusta averages 42, so Augusta wants to slow it down. Scholl from the outside nails it. His first basket of the night. Definitely a contrasting in styles. Auburndale likes to score. That's the conference that they play in. Augusta wants to slow it down. A lot of that size, talent, whatever the case. Nice turnaround shot with his left hand. Jacobs has 7. Carrying the load so far for the Beavers. The contrasting styles, a lot of times the team that plays slower doesn't necessarily win, but they definitely dictate tempo. It can be frustrating for a team that scores a lot. Scholl from the other side, in and out, no good. All the way to the basket, no good. It's Barnett. Jacobs again finishing. He's got 9. Cuts the Auburndale lead to 9. 4:20 left. Auburndale doing a good job getting the ball to the high post, but there's no one flashing short corner or to the low post for high-low. Here's a look. Trap comes. Scholl. Top the key to Wilford. Short corner touch. Wilford. Defender on his back. Turnaround jumper. Good. Rattled around, but it fell. Auburndale doubling up Augusta right now, 22-11. Wilford got the steal. The official blew the whistle. Says, my bad, guys. Inadvertent whistle. It's going to stay with Auburndale. Nikolai Construction. It's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, and steel that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on 29th Street in Marshfield. Get back to work with Nikolai Construction. Construction in the winter. Days like today would be fantastic. The weather was great. It's going to be great next couple days. Good idea, but pass knocked away. Turnover, Wilford. Back the other way. King can't get it to go. Yeski with the board. Clears it away. Auburndale needs to run. If you run, the zone can't bother you. Rab, 3 outside. Got it. His first shot of the night. And a couple of threes have fallen down. It's 25-11. Nice find. Shot's good. That's Noah Schroeder. His first basket of the game. Weinfurter in the corner. Skip pass. Wilford finds the cutter. White Eagle doesn't go. Good look. Maybe catch it, take a dribble, and get a layup. Easy for us to say because we are up here. We are not 17-year-old kid. 3 from the outside, no good. Barnett can't get it to fall. Weinfurter steps into a three. No good. It's going to be out of bounds. It hit the cable up above the rim. Out of bounds to Augusta, since Weinfurter was the last to touch it. That cable is just like a line if painted on the floor. There's been a couple of times where that cable's come into play tonight. Once or twice the Neilsville game. There was once in the Auburndale girls game. Ball hit the cable and blown dead. Stolen away, back the other way, up ahead to Wilford. Nice left-handed finish. Kind of underneath the basket. Laid it in. 14-point Eagle lead. King picks up his dribble, tipped away. Great effort by Mason White Eagle to try to save it, but it's going to be out of bounds. Of course, Mason White Eagle plays for the Eagles, right? Makes all the sense in the world. A minute left to play. King gets it to fall. His first points of the night. 27-15. It doesn't look like Augusta is very interested in doing anything besides playing zone. Weinfurter uses the backboard and good. I'll have to check the roster. I think Weinfurter probably goes 6'4", and he's towering over pretty much everybody on the Augusta team. Just not a lot of height. And at small schools, this happens quite a bit. You play with what you have. Not much else you can do about it. You can't go out and get anybody else. Personnel is who they are. Jacobs, turnaround jumper, back rim, no good. 7 seconds left. Fouled by the Beavers. Looks like Noah Schroeder. His first. Nobody really in foul trouble. Caden Anderson has 2 for Auburndale, and Logan Barnett has 2. 6 seconds on the clock. White Eagle gets it to Rab. Rab, Weinfurter. Buzzer shot. Rab, got it! He holds the hand up after the buzzer. We have reached halftime. That three-pointer gives Auburndale a 17-point lead. It is Auburndale 32, Augusta 15. We're going to send it to some commercials. We'll come back with leading scores of the night and some analysis of the first half. I'm Dan Ross. With me, Cindy Seavey, Bailey Miller. Back with more of the Auburndale Christmas Tournament after this, only on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this fall.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Welcome back to Auburndale High School, where we have a halftime score of 32-15. Auburndale with a 17-point lead. Leading scorers for the Beavers from Augusta, 9 points for Drew Jacobs, 2 points apiece for Noah Schroeder, Cashton Leslin, and Brennan King. 1 for 1 at the free throw line. Not a lot happening offensively for Augusta to this point. For Auburndale, 8 points for Alex Wolfert, 6 points for Blake Rabb, 5 points for Caden Weinferter, 4 points apiece for Lucas Yeski and Caden Anderson, a 3-pointer for Evan Scholl, and a 2-pointer for Mason White Eagle, 0 for 1 at the free throw line. The first half was a tale of tempo. Augusta tries to slow the game down. Auburndale tries to speed it up as much as they can. And for the first, I would say, first 10 minutes of that first half, it was a slow-paced game, and Auburndale started to hit some shots, started to get in transition. The pressure is really affecting the Beavers. Block shot coming back down the other way. Scholl gets inside to Wolfert, blocked. The Beavers maybe try to get out and run. Stolen back away. Scholl gets it to Yeski. Yeski, nice bounce pass to Wolfert. Foul and 1. Falls on Drew Jacobs. Jacobs has had a really good first half. He's having a good night. That's the second foul. Wolfert, free throw missed a little bit long. Good box out by Brennan King to get the rebound. 19-point lead. Stolen away by Scholl. 3-on-2. Yeski dribbles right to the basket. Misses it. Short-armed it a little bit off the rim. Back the other way. Stolen away by Wolfert. One of the things that we try to teach kids, especially in transition, is to stay wide, stay wide. And this last 2 times down, it looks like Auburndale has 3 or 4 kids running down, looks like just down to the paint. Get wide. Make the defense have to play you out there. Really opens up things. It's hard to get kids to buy into it. Weinferter, 3 from the outside. Good-looking shot. He's got 8. 37-15. Auburndale trying to punch their ticket to the Christmas championship final tomorrow. The winner plays Wyoming Fremont. In some trouble. Barnett turns it over, trying to save it. Weinferter at the volleyball line thinks about shooting it from there. Wolfert, high load, White Eagle, good. That's what we talked about here in the first half a little bit, is you're doing a good job getting someone to flash to the free throw line against the 2-3 zone. You need to get someone in the short corner or someone to get a defender on your back for the high-low look. And that time they did it. A lot of times you see the tall guy underneath, but that time White Eagle able to pin his defender and get the layup. Textbook zone offense. Fantastic. Jacobs gets a top of the key to Barnett. Really interesting offensively. Augusta trying to use the double screen up on top of the key to try to get a cutter free to the basket. And that works pretty well, but good ball pressure by the defense. Really shutting down a lot of what Augusta wants to do here. Barnett, nice hesitation dribble. Misses it. Back the other way. White Eagle 1-on-2. Takes it himself. No call. Good effort by Scholl to save the ball. Then it's thrown against the score table. The officials letting a lot of stuff go. I think as a player and as a coach, you like to just play basketball, right? Call the egregious stuff. Call the stuff that should be called. Just otherwise stay out of the game, and that's what the officials are doing tonight. Doing a really good job. Jumper by King, no good. Post touch Yeski. Looked like King went up and blocked it, but maybe his other arm hit Yeski on the shoulder. Let's see what they call this on. It is on Brennan King. Yeski to shoot 2. Generally speaking, Auburndale, from what my experience is, and I have probably done 6 or 7, I might have said assumption, Auburndale, 6 or 7 Auburndale games here on this floor, they play really well going this way in the gym. A lot of good second halves. We saw it here a couple weeks ago with Newman. Very close game and turned it on second half. A lot of contact, no call. Coming back the other way. Beavers got to turn around. Yeski traveled. Back to Augusta. We are keeping our eye on the Century Classic. 4 minutes left. Assumption up by 1 on Pacelli, another Merriwood South team. Foul is going to be called on Lucas Yeski. He was riding the ball handler. It's a good call. A lot of holiday tournaments going on. Almost every team. Good take to the basket, fouled. Not much that Weber could do there. I don't want to say that every team is in a tournament, but it seems that every team will try to get into some sort of four-team tournament or a classic of some sort, and either it's Thanksgiving or it's Christmas. We see the Cranberry Classic, of course. Wausau has a couple over Thanksgiving. Bunch of holiday ones. We have holiday one here. We have the Century Classic going on, which isn't a tournament, but it's a gathering of a lot of really good teams from all over the state, all over the area. King misses both free throws. Stratford has a holiday tournament going on right now. There's the basketball shootout. Rab with missed 3. Anderson able to save the possession. And a lot of Merriwood South teams. Auburndale here. Stratford has theirs. Assumption is at the Century. Newman Catholic is down at the Mark Miller basketball yearbook. Weber able to go through 2 defenders there. Block shot. Taylor went up for the shot, blocked by Anderson. Now back the other way. The Beavers want to run. Stolen back away by Timothy Schmidt. Recently checked into the game. Newman Catholic is playing Milwaukee Juneau. Yeski, 3. So a foul away from the ball. That's interesting because the whistle came after the shot, but said that the foul occurred before the shot. So no shot. Foul is on Nolan Taylor, his first. Nice no-look pass. What a play. Really well done. 45-15, Auburndale rolling here in the second half. 12.5 to play. 30-point lead. Augusta, also a smaller school. Tell you what, Drew Jacobs is working real hard. He's earned himself 2 more free throws. Tim Schmidt, that's his first foul. Jacobs had 9 in the first half. A bright spot. First free throw, no good. Again, Augusta plays in the Dairyland Large. It is a good conference. I think that Augusta's gonna struggle a little bit this year. Doesn't matter what program you are. Nice ball movement, able to get to Schmidt. Throwing it around the zone, right back to Schmidt. Pinned the defender. He's fouled. Look at 2 free throws. Saw 2 loops of ball movement around the perimeter. And Schmidt did a really good job of getting rid of the ball and then backing into the defender and putting him down further into the paint so that when he got it the second time, he was in position to score. Well-coached team. Schmidt's first free throw is missed short. Schroeder back in the game. Under 2 to play, Pacelli has a 3-point lead on Assumption. Second free throw, back iron, no good. Weber comes away with the board. Rab gets it to Schmidt, short corner. The extra pass. A lot more confidence here in the Auburndale offense against the zone. 3-second call. A lot of times when you're playing against the zone, it is confidence a little bit. Shot is good by Weber. It looked like Weber stole it from his own guy who was going to go for a layup. Ended up scoring anyhow. Accidental, of course. There's another steal. Wolfert, and one! Highlight basketball. Underhand scoop, and one. Highlight reel stuff for Alex Wolfert. Weinfurter back in the game. Evan Scholl is also back. Mason White Eagles back. $11:27 left to play. Wolfert gets the free throw to fall. 35-point lead. This is going to give Coach Weinfurter the chance to empty the bench a little bit earlier than you probably normally would. Again, there's a game right away tomorrow. Wolfert takes it all the way. Left-handed shot, no good. Shot by White Eagle, gets his own rebound and the putback. He's going to try to get a 3-point play. Noah Schroeder, his second foul. It's looking like it's going to be a faster second half here. White Eagle gets the free throw to go. He's got 7. 53-15. Augusta has not scored in the second half. This was a 10 to 12 point game. And Auburndale is on about a... Oh, there's a 3 from the outside. Brennan King's got 5. It was a 12-point game, and now it is 35. So, yeah, quite a run for the Eagles. Without stats in front of us, without me really marking down scores on intervals. Tough to say. Auburndale's rolling, though, playing a lot better after the first 10 minutes of this one. A lot more confident against the zone. Making some shots definitely helps. There's the high-low, Wolfert to White Eagle, just like last time, but White Eagle got a bit anxious, dropped it out of bounds. If you want a fantastic finish, turn it over to the Century Classic, also on Zaleski Sports. Auburndale down 2, or Assumption down 2 with the ball. Now it's tied. 30 seconds left in that one. Barnett dribbles it off his foot. That is what's great about Zaleski Sports. You can watch whatever you want. There's lots of options. Weinfurter finds Wolfert. Good effort to try to save the ball. Barnett goes into the stands. He meets some fans. You got to meet his fans. Turned down 2 autograph requests while he was down there. Yeski, Weinfurter top of the key. Now Scholl's going to initiate it. Weinfurter gets to the cutting White Eagle, no good. Good idea. And in that case, Weinfurter could have shot the 3, but got to practice against the zone to get good shots. King misses on this end. Back down the other way. White Eagle is really working hard in the post inside the zone. And Auburndale's doing a good job rewarding him. Skip past a Scholl, finds the cutting Wolfert. He's fouled, he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Barnett, his 3rd. First free throw is good. Substitutions. Levi White back in the game for the Beavers. Second free throw short. Off the rim, no good. White with the rebound. 54-18. 36-point lead. I think a lot of people coming into this game kind of thought that this is how this game would go, but you never know. The last game, a lot more up-tempo. Very much what you'd expect out of a high school basketball game. Falls on Mason White Eagle. Waiwega Fremont looked really good in the last game. Made a lot of outside shots, handled pressure, handled the zone that Neilsville threw at him. First free throw by Drew Jacobs is good. He has 10 now. Second one, no good. So the lead is 35. Weinfurter, back outside Wolfert. Yeski's not going to be stopped there. (56-19). Nice move by Jacobs. Going between 2 defenders, holding that pivot foot, able to get to the basket. Talked a little bit about it in the first half. You can take threes whenever you want to, and you can see Auburndale breaking the zone down, not taking the threes. White Eagle layup good. Leslin, that's his first foul. Coming into the game, Rab, Weber, Caden Anderson. See if I missed anyone. Scholl's in the game, Anderson, Rab, Weber, and White Eagle. Second free throw, off the rim, no good. Rab fighting for the rebound. Looks like it's going to be off Rab. Going back to the Beavers. Tim Schmidt in the game. I think that starting 5 is probably done for the night. It's a 37-point game. If the game gets to 40, WIA rules say that we're going to have a running clock the rest of the way. Bad pass, stolen away. Good effort by Weber to save the ball. Back to his teammates. Scholl tries to find the cutting Rab. Pass was behind him. Have a jump ball. Should stay here with the Eagles. We have overtime at the Century Classic. We all have smartphones out, all watching other games on Zaleski Sports. It's fantastic. And thank you to the sponsors. The sponsors are the reason that we're able to do this. And I should probably read a couple more of those sponsors at some point here. There hasn't been a lot of breaks. No real need. Auburndale being patient. It's going to be Auburndale against Wyoweeka Fremont tomorrow night. That should be an up and down game. That's going to be a really good one. It's going to be about the same time, 7:30 tomorrow. Rab will take the three, in and out, no good. Rebound falls in the arms of Tim Schmidt. Under 6.5 to play. Wyoweeka Fremont is going to give Auburndale a tough test tomorrow night, which is exactly what Auburndale wants to get out of this. A lot of these tournaments are made well ahead of time, and generally, if a team wants to come back, then you let them come back. So we kind of have the same teams year over year, and sometimes teams are better than they are than other years. Here's Scholl for three. Missed it. Schmidt somehow comes down with another rebound. I think that foul is going to be on number 10, Leslin. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Aert State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Kerry Van Aert State Farm on Facebook to get started. Stolen away, going back the other way, Nolan Taylor. 5:20 left, 58-21. Do my best to get word from other sponsors. They're the reason why we're able to broadcast this live. Shot by Schroeder, a little bit short. Please do what I do. If I have a choice, I choose a Zaleski Sports sponsor. It's by far, I mean, it's the least that I can do, especially if you know that they do good work. Like, throw your business their way, because they are helping us do this. Nice inside look. Basket's good for Jacobs. It's got 14. 14 of Augusta's 23. Outside shot. Scholl for three. Oh, two. Toe was on the line. Step back three. Missed it a little bit short. Auburndale has had this 37-point lead for a while. It is the second five, and you can see going even deeper into the bench, Coach Weinfurter has more help on the way. Good job getting defenders up in the air. Schmidt can't finish, but he'll get two more free throws. Falls on Levi White. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock, His fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Mason Meissner is in the game. Ian Brown also in the game. That ball hit the rim 4 times, didn't fall. So Meissner, Anderson, Ian Brown, Mason Reku. Jacobs misses that shot short. So I believe looking at the bench, everybody's been in the game besides for one guy still in a warm-up, and I don't know if he's even a player or manager. I don't know what he is or who he is, but I'd love to see him play in this one. 3:10 left. 14-foot jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Meissner. He's on the stat sheet. Brown drives, picks up his dribble. Here's a shot from the hip by Reku, no good. It's going to stay with Auburndale. Purple Mountain Solutions, your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. And Whitetail Properties, for the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 3 from the outside for Caden Anderson. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. His number, 715-213-4468. Again, 715-213-4468. Three from the outside. This is Caston Leslin, no good. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Ball's loose. Fresh in the game, Aiden Cherney. He was the kid in the warm-up that hadn't been in. Everybody's in here now. 3 from the outside, no good. That was Reku. Ball's loose. Schmidt can't get it to go. As somebody who only got to play varsity basketball in the last minute or two of these types of games, it's what I live for. Leslin, 3 from the outside. Clanks off the rim, no good. We have a foul on the floor. Let's see who that foul's on. Ian Brown is first. 1:06 left. The clock is running. (63-23). Ball's loose. Ripped away. Aiden Cherney. Shoot the ball, big boy. Oh. Here's a long 3. Back iron, no good. Meissner can't get it to fall. The chance of glory. Barnett goes hard to the rim. He's going to earn 2 shots. Falls on Tim Schmidt, his second. Egg County Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Second free throw is no good. Express Employment Professionals. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. With locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. We had fun tonight, kids. Auburndale looks sharp, especially in the second half. They end up winning this one. Final score, Auburndale 63, Augusta 23. The second half, Auburndale outscores Augusta 31-8. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Enjoy the cheese commercial. We're going to sign off after the commercial here from Auburndale. I'm Dan Ross. With me, Cindy Seavey, Bailey Miller. We'll be here with you again tomorrow night. Again, quick recap of what we have tomorrow. 1 o'clock, we have Wauwatosa West against Mosinee. I will be here. I think the three of us have that game. Followed up with the girls' championship at about 2:30-ish. That's going to be Neelsville against Auburndale, a really good game. We have 6 o'clock. We're going to have these Augusta Beavers playing Neelsville for the third place game. And then the championship game about 7:30 is going to be Auburndale against Wyoweega Fremont. Also going to be a great game. Have a great night, everybody. Stay with us through the cheese commercial, please, because it's my favorite commercial we play. Have a great night.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Caffla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.